Alright, last one, Bates Motel. It's Dooley's birthday, so I'm taking him to Twin Lakes' #1 roadside attraction to celebrate. The Bates Motel. GG. Yeah, that was quick. That was maybe 10, 15 minutes? Hey, Nix, what's up, man? Excited? Boy, I am. This is such a neat way to spend my birthday. I can't believe Chief Scully gave us the time off work. I have a lot more sway with the chief than you might think. You didn't tell her, did you? No, but perk of the job, I told her El Chupacabra was causing trouble out here. Aw, yeah, another fart, bro. Is that a gang? Point is, we're not expected back at the office for a few days, so let's get there and kick back. Can't believe it's taken us so long to come to the Twin Lakes' finest roadside attraction. The finest and only attraction. I'm excited to see what sort of stuff has been fished up from Lake Monster and stored here. And I'm excited to find out why they're taken all the way out here to the desert, not stored near the lake itself. Anyway, let's grab our bags from the car and sort out our room at reception before we go visit the museum. What's up, Hefe and Drac? Gotta let the gas out. Yep, that'll hurt. Gotta let it out. Can't keep it in. We're on the last case. Case number 7 in the mall was kind of painful. It was lots of moon logic, but case 8 in comparison was super short. So we'll see what this last case is about. Road. We should drop our bags off to the room first. If I just drop them here, can we go see the attraction right away? Dooley, why did you bring a lamp? We're only here for the night, so I figured I'd pack light. Just that and some power supplements in case I want to work out while we're here. I love you, buddy. Don't ever change. I try not to. That's why I'm wearing my uniform on the holidays. Received item luggage. A trash can full of old burrito wrappers and half-full energy drink cans. That's a potent drink. It lets you see sounds and hear your heart beatbox. Why would anyone want that? I don't know, quests and stuff. I'm so glad this place is aircon. It's so warm out in the desert. Stop taking all my cool air. Your room has its own cool air. Go breathe in there. You're raising the temperature level in here. What are you watching? None of your business, that's what. I caught that fish myself. You ain't never caught one that big, have you? No, that's for sure. Close the frickin' door. You're letting all the sand in. Why are you here anyway? We're here for that attraction. Then you're in the wrong place, moron. This here is a motel, as you should have been able to see from the motel sign out front. Not so good at the detecting for a detective, eh? Attraction is back out on the main road. Then follow the sign. You'll know you're near on account of the localized sandstorm. Localized sandstorm? That's what I said, ain't it? Now you think that a smart guy like you could handle all that? We have a room booked here. So you're the guys. I was wondering if you were gonna turn up. It's late. You're late. You're in room 2. Thanks. Don't thank me, I didn't clean the place out after the last guest. Room key. That ain't for no customer's use, it's for when I want to fax my mudda. Make sure she's fed the cat. She never remembers to feed that damn cat. Every night I come home to it, screaming at her and her screaming at it. Just feed the damn cat, Ma. Why are you using a fax machine for that? I don't want to talk to her. Don't want to talk to you either. Okay. Hey, that water's not for drinking. Really? What do I look like? A unicorn to you? Of course, really. It's my water. You want water, you go to the diner next door. The desert, a one-stop destination for all your poorly conceived spiritual journeys. You know, these characters could easily be swapped out for Sam and Max. As a kid, I used to love these giant bubble machines. The right mix of detergent and kitchen supplies always covers the place with suds. Now my sister makes me use a laundromat. Wailing whites. Leave your sheets wide enough for even the pickiest haunting. If I have to wash anything, then this will not feel like a holiday. How come these things always seem to eat one sock? I'm not sure. That may be a case for a quiet week. Why would I want or need a basket full of other people's socks on holiday? Why would I need one lonely hanger? Hey, I hid my dirty clothes in the dark too. I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, let's get out of here. Did you know that the first reception was built in Ohio by Julius Caesar in 932 BC? What history books are you reading? Wait, you can read about history? I can see the Sam and Max comparisons. Yeah, I mean, I can almost visualize Sam and Max doing this. The humor is definitely very similar. So much neon, so you can see how crummy the place is. Ah, nowhere my best buddy brings me for my birthday could be crummy. It's too dark to see anything inside. Not us, we're one over. It's full of out-of-date shampoo and toothpaste. All the food items are gone. Doesn't look like this is all that well maintained. Much like all non-military services in this country. Oh look, there's a bag of cheese puffs in the slot. Might as well take it. These things never go off. Cheese puffs. Maybe we should close the curtains. This is us. Let's unlock it and go in. Oh, key. Here we are. Finally, I feel like we've been walking forever and seeing nothing. Okay, this is us. Let's dump our bags. Dresser. Seems like a good place to put our bags. Oh, bags. Okay, that's us settled in. Shall we go see the attraction now? Yes, finally! Thank goodness it's aircon. The desert heat would be stifling otherwise. I don't think I could stay indoors without it. I've seen these before. It's the AI that controls the ship. Hello? Are you there? It must have let its battery run down. Good, I don't want it watching me sleep. We have half a phone. But is the phone half empty or half full? There's a note saying, I owe you one Bible, signed Pastor Farrelly. This is not connected to anything. I guess we're sleeping with the lights on. It's one of those 50-cent vibrating finger beds. Hello, gorgeous. You were right, detective. It was a good place to put the bags. Our luggage. I can't believe all you brought was protein supplements. Really? Are you sure you can't believe it? Actually, yeah, I can't believe it. Want some? I got enough to share. Not right now, thanks. Okay. Is there more rooms over here? Curtains are pulled over. I can't see inside. Swimming pool? This brings back bad memories. This is like the pool in Maniac Mansion. Wonder if there's like a nuclear reactor down there. What are you doing out here at this hour? Sunbathing. It's nighttime. I don't want to get sunburned. Daytime is when the rays are out hunting. Okay. A bucket of highly chlorinated water from the pool. You want to watch that stuff. They say it's good for your teeth, but really it's so the sheeple don't rise up against the government. Dooley, you're thinking of fluoride, which is not used for mind control. Also, you shouldn't be putting chlorine anywhere near your mouth. It's toxic. Oh, that might explain the horrible taste in my mouth each morning. Are you going to clean the donut crumbs out of the car finally? Dooley, you left those crumbs there. Is that a no then? It's like a witch's room for a damper kind of witch. So ridiculous. Circuit breaker for the motel. This must be where the motel heats its water and rooms. Pool 2, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's go to the attraction. Up the road. A carnival is coming to Twin Lakes? What are we doing at this dump? I mean, thanks for the thoughtful birthday trip. It's a shame the signs are the fanciest part of this place. Is that it? I think that's it. Let's go in. Ah, I didn't think it was this much of a walk. It'll be good for us. I wonder what that haze in the distance is. What's going on here? Think it's part of the attraction? I don't, Dooley, I don't. It's a sandstorm. But why is it centered on the attraction? Does this mean... Yes, Dooley, a case to investigate. Say, is it so? The information stand seems to be closed down because of the storm. There's a sandstorm centered on the attraction's entrance. If we want to get inside to investigate, we need to find a way to block it. Does the storm look nice, detective? I can't see with all this sand in my eyes. There's a sand... No. Block it? I have cheesy puffs. Can I do that? Okay, so we need an item. We don't have an item. I wonder if this could block the wind causing that sandstorm. This? Maybe we can block the sandstorm with this. How do I like use it? Maybe Dooley can drive it? Nothing like that dry spring in desert air. You can really feel the sand in your nostrils. Oh, we're in the desert now. Look, detective, he's waving. What a beautiful night. You never really see the moon in the city. Dooley, we see it all the time, most nights. No, I never really look up in the city, on account of not being able to see anything when I do. A hill made of ants. Close, buddy. Close. Ruff ruff. Looks like a football. Just don't kick it. Want some cheesy puffs? Do I have to? No. The ants? Do I have to? Dooley? I might regret giving them away later on. For once, I'm glad to see you, Moon. It'd be very dark if we were out here on our own. Okay. So, we need the carnival truck keys. Ah, close the friggin' door. You're letting all the sand in. Why are you here anyway? We're gonna get the keys for that truck out front. Does this place here look to you like a carnival? Sorry? I asked you, does this place look like a carnival? No? Then why do you think I own a carnival advertising truck? Belongs to some other poor schmuck staying here. What was room number again? 2. It was 2. It's not that hard to remember. 2. I get. Alright, so it's probably the guy at the pool. No. Okay. Let's knock on some doors. Who owns this? Can I grab any of this stuff? No? Maybe if I turn off the power, it'll come out of the room. Let's try that. Circuit breaker for the motel? Nope. No? Maybe peering through the window? Just look at that water. Chemical blue is the name, I think. No. Bucket? Nope. Curtains are pulled over. Can we call somebody? No. No expense spared on this room, eh? Sorry, Dooley, it's all I could afford. Huh? No, I'm serious. I love it. Thanks, detective. Oh, I'm glad. Nope. Suitcase? No. I owe you for a Bible. Okay. How do we get the keys? Unless I dropped them somewhere. I don't see anything. No. Let's talk to the guy again. We're gonna get the keys. I asked you, this place looks like a carnival. Belongs to some other poor schmuck staying here. Okay. Let's go back out to the attraction. Don't know. Contains no cheese. Sounds about right. Alright, who owns this truck? Who owns this truck? Oh, there's a diner over here. There we go. Okay, I missed it. I can't believe we were able to get into such an exclusive establishment. I think you may want to rein in those expectations, buddy. The age-old love story. Boy meets girl. Clever. The sign is painted on. I guess they're open 24/7. Those are my kind of opening hours. It's like a processed torpedo coming right from my heart. I do love hot dogs. Mustard and ketchup, the two genders. Can we stop what we're doing and order one of everything, please? Order whatever you want, boys. Yes! But remember, the cook only knows how to bake cookies. Aw, wait, what? Perfect for carrying meals, hitting muggers on the head, and impromptu games of frisbee. I hope the burgers here are as good as they look. Are they ever? Not in Twin Lakes, honey. The mayor ruled all food has to be worse than advertised. Keeps the population dissatisfied. Welcome, boys. Can I fix you up a little something to eat? Are you the boss here? I surely am, though it's only me and Claus and we're closed off season, so it's not that fancy a setup. Keeps my lights on and his workshop running slow. Wait, forget I said anything. Are you linked to the motel? Gracious, no. I don't think Narvik would want to work with others. He's not what you'd call a people person. Why is Narvin in a public-facing job? Way I heard it, family business. His mom fished. His pa ran the place. He got stuck with it for some reason or another, but I think he likes the power. I think he wanted to get his hands on the real abuse authority and become police, but it didn't work out. Hey, they'd give me a shrug animation. This is when I'd use it. Goodbye. Y'all come back now, you hear? All right, shoppers. Shoppers? It's rhyming slang for coppers. Is it? I don't know. Trying to butter churn it. Learn it. Right. Doesn't sound like it's going all that well. No. What brings you out here? Trying to promote our roadshow, Lady Farnival's Frivolous Carnivals. Wait, is that slang or what it's called? What's it called? I don't know anymore. Is that your truck out front? My what? Your truck. Your rubber duck. Oh yeah, my rubber duck. It's parked out on the indecipherable code. Indecipherable code. Road? Yep. Can I borrow the bee's knees? Oh, if you want the bee's knees, I want something in return. No, let me think. A garden hermit. One for my arsenal to set up in your circus clown. Okay, sure. Sorry, what? If you want my truck keys, I need a permit so my carnival can set up in your town, mate. Yeah, okay, I understood at that time. Right. Off I go to phone the precinct. Goodbye. See you later, perspective. What I wouldn't do to have a kitchen like this at home. Did you know that outside of America, people don't call this jelly, they call it jam. And jelly is what we call jello. Here, jam means stuck, but also it means stuck as well as jelly. Language is zany. Yeah, I'd hate to be a non-American trying to capture even a loose glimpse of their culture. Well, as us Americans are always saying, when in Rome, Monday morning quarterback. What? I could not agree more. I guess a place like this can never have too many sauces. A jar of maple syrup. Now I just need a stack of pancakes. This could work well as a makeshift glue. Not a chance. I know what you're like, young fella, because I've never met you before. Some yeasts for making burger buns and other stuff rise and expand. My desire for a burger is rising and expanding as we stand here. Maybe I should... Hold it there. You can't just take my yeast. I need it for making Christmassy and other year-long types of cakes. Hey, I know you. You're Santa Claus. No, I'm not. I'm somebody else. Yes, somebody else entirely. What are you doing here? I'm just a guy with bills to pay, just like you. Heating bills, am I right? Maybe. Goodbye. Season's greetings. Whatever they might be. Some weighing scales, they don't look used. I'm an artist, I guess the amounts. And the elves help. I mean, Merry Cookmas. Oh, drat. It's full of Christmas cookies. It's my signature dish. Fridge? I think we should check it for clues. A shiny food blender for sauces and shakes. And seasonal items such as eggnog. Just an example. Seems to be broken. I hope no critters get in there. Me too. We'd have to close down and wait for fumigation if they did. Okay. So I need to call the precinct so we can get a permit so we can borrow this guy's carnival truck. Right? Yeah, let's go do that. Oh, napkins? I need some of those to wipe the drool from my mouth. Alright. Go back to our half of a phone. Oh, behind a diner. The vent into the kitchen. Hey there, little... Whoa, fast one, are you? Give you some cheesy puffs. If I just give the cheesy puffs to the rat, then I'll be down treats but not up a rat. Standard diner waste. An abandoned car. Looks like it's discarded cross wrench in the trunk. I prefer my wrenches happy. Let's take it and cheer it up. Cross wrench. Clever. Now it's an abandoned and empty car. What do I use? Can I use it on the car? No way to spend a vacation. Can I use it on this? Not sure that's going to achieve anything. Oh, let's put the cheesy puffs in the vent. Do I have to? No? No? Hey, what's up? Hey, creature, how are you? How's your Half-Life progress going? Okay. Let's go back. And... Ask to use a phone, maybe? Nope. There's nothing here. Yeah, what do we do with half a phone? We have half a phone. So we need to find the other half, is my guess. What about this guy? Nope. Can I open this up? It fits, but I have no reason to open this right now. Okay. No? So I don't need to use the circuit breakers for the motel just yet. What time is it? Alright. We'll give it 5 more minutes. See if I can figure this out. Yeah, case 8 was really weird with how short it was. Highly chlorinated water. So I know I need to get the rat into the kitchen to close down the kitchen so I can grab some things. That's my guess. A wrench with a different size socket in each of the 4 ends. I need a phone. A working phone. I haven't figured out what to do in the laundry room. Can I use it on my car? I'm not sure that's going to achieve anything. Yeah, I don't really see anything. I need to use a fax machine. That ain't for no customer's use. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Dispatch? Sally, it's me. I need a... Who's me? Sally, it's Detective McQueen. We work together. We're friends. Well, if we're such good friends, how come you didn't ask how I was first? Straight into business. I can go the business route too, you know. I'm sorry, Sally. That was rude of me. How are you? Busy. Too busy for idle chatter. What's up? Can you ask the chief to sign a permit so a carnival can come to the Twin Lakes? No need. I have pre-signed permits here. Consider it done. Why do you have signed permits just sitting around? Look, do you want the permit or do you want to ask questions? Permit, please. I'll fax it to you. Got a permit. All right. Back to the diner. That's not where the diner's at. Parking lot. Diner. Inside. Gave you the permit. I have your permit. Sorry, what was it? You're something hermit. Oh, that's a week-long cruise. Good news. Here's my rubber duck's bee's knees. Truck keys. I appreciate it, but I have to ask, why are you trying to talk like this? Seems like a lot of hassle. It adds an air of authenticity, doesn't it? Does it, though? Truck keys. Hop in, Dooley. Let's go block that sandstorm. Okay, the truck has blocked enough of the storm to get us near the entrance. This is exciting. Usually people are struggling to get out of museums. Museum rules: no licking items, buildings, or other attendees. 2, theft of display items only okay for supernatural investigations. 3, no lake monsters. Alright. It is a little past 7. I'm not sure how much longer this one is, but I was hoping we would finish it, but we'll finish it up on Thursday, and then we'll start Blasphemous. Yeah, I am getting a little hungry too. So, alright, we'll can it for now, and we'll take care of this last case. Welcome, Thursday. Guys. Let's finish up Darkside Detective. We are on the last case, about halfway through the last case, and we will start up Blasphemous as well. I'm really excited about Blasphemous. When Blasphemous first came out, I actually really wanted to get it and play it, but I also knew I wasn't going to play it immediately, so I figured I would just wait until it was discounted, and lo and behold, Amazon Games gave it away for free. So my patience paid off. But first, we're going to finish Darkside Detective, another game that Amazon gave us. Alright, Bates Motel. Continue. Alright. So we're at a motel. We're taking Dooley out for his birthday, and we took him to pretty much the world's shittiest motel. It's pretty bad. There's a sandstorm going on. This is supposed to be the main attraction. Yeah. I mean, Dooley's enjoying it. Alright, let's talk to the information person. Welcome to Trout of This World, the Twin Lake Findings Museum. Hello again. Hello again to you too, long time no see. You don't remember me, do you? I think this person was at the lake. Yeah, the Crystal Lake scenario, the camp. I'm afraid that is where you caught me out. Please forgive me. In my job as tourism officer of Twin Lakes, I meet literally tens of people a year. Try though I do, I cannot remember them all. What was that storm about? You know, I often wonder the same thing about storms and blizzards, heat waves too. What is it about? What's it all about? But what about this one? Ah, Jamie, this one. This one they will come and they will ask you about, I told myself. Sadly, I'd stepped out to the bathroom. All I know is that a fisherman came to see the place, and by the time the storm came, he was gone. What did he look like? Yellow hair and a mustache, and fisherman clothes, as in clothes that smell like fish. What can you tell us about this place? Well, despite numerous warnings, many people go to Lake Monster to fish. Of course, the very real monster has almost certainly eaten all of the fish. With probably no fish to catch, people dredge up old boots, license plates, terrible artifacts of power, and reverse bicycles. In case they're of value, the mayor wants them all cataloged, and in case they belong to the terrible lake fiend, I, as the head of tourism, store them as far from the lake as I can. When something is found, I drive it over there. Over here. Wait, reverse bicycles? Yes, the frame is made of inflated rubber, and the wheels are metal. Local inventor Claudia Rott invented them to reduce bike congestion across the city. Do you have any merch? Oh yes, we sell boots modeled on boots found in the lake. They're very uncomfortable. We also have t-shirts soaked in lake water to give them a unique pungent smell. And hats with our logo on them. Oh, a hat. I want a hat. One hat for the birthday boy, please. Coming right up. So when you said a logo on it, I meant we had built miniature versions of our logo on top, yes. I love it. That's great. It looks like a prison. It used to be one. Then they started fishing up interesting stuff from Lake Monster, so they released all the criminals to store the stuff here. Makes sense. Okay. Let's go in. Okay, let's dig our way in. So far, I'm digging this case. Look at it all. The finest things fished from the bottom of Lake Monster. A bowling ball, a teddy bear, and oh look, a knocked over lamp. Speaks for itself, really. Yes, there are no cameras on display here. Stay strong, guys. Somebody will fish one up someday. What kind of bait do you think they used to catch this? Oh wow, a photo of Bigfoot. That's the picture I took. Wait, you've met Bigfoot? Can you introduce me? Sure. I like the references back to the old cases. It says it's the Holy Grail, genuine article, number 3,423 from a limited run of 5,000. Genuine indeed. A strange-looking lamp with the lid removed. The genie's not in right now. Please leave your wish after the beep. Beep. I wish I didn't have to go back to work after this trip. I wonder if this is a real genie's lamp, and if so, where's the genie? That stray magic might explain the sandstorm outside. We should look around. Something that powerful could cause a lot of trouble. We'd better have a look around for it. License plate. An ominous custom license plate. Can't swim. Wig. Hey, this looks like that camp counselor I met. That was Nigel. In a disguise. Oh yeah, boy is it convincing. Sword? This claims to be Excalibur. Give me a look. Huh, I can't get it out. Okay. Wow, a two-headed fish. I can see the stitch lines. A two-headed fish that can stitch, even more impressive. A bird skeleton. Reminds me of the time I picked museum locks with some of these. This guy is starting to make me nervous. That's a pretty ominous looking skull. Yeah, but it's off screen, so we shouldn't pay any attention to it. Let's talk to the visitor. Look at all this stuff. I don't think you're meant to take photos. It says so right there on the sign. What are you, the police? Yes, actually. Oh, I just thought your son was dressed up for Halloween. We're the same age, and it's the wrong time of year. Yeah, I guess I'm sorry. Don't be. I'm very flattered. Okay. I guess... What do we do? What do we do? Wait, how did I get here? Was I fished out of the lake? Of course not, Dooley. Ha! I had you go in there for a second, thinking I was fished out of a lake. You did, didn't you? But seriously, I wasn't, right? Okay. So let's go find a genie. Nope. So we gotta go talk to people, I guess. This seems like a better place to promote the carnival. 2 birds, 1 stone, all of that. Okay. Let's, head back and talk to... Yeah, I don't know what this stuff is for yet. Ruff Ruff. Hill made of ants. Cactus. Yeah, let's go back to the parking lot. See if we can find a genie. Yeah, close the frickin' door. You're letting all the sand in. Why are you here anyway? We're here for the attraction. No. That's old. That's old. Where would the genie be? Let's look around. Oop. Let's pass the guy at the lake, the pool. There he is. Look at the jawline on this fella. You're gorgeous, debonair, suave. I was going to say blue. How shallow to only notice the color of my skin. No, it's not so common around here. Where I am from, everyone is blue. Pink faces like you would be odd, but I have the decency to not make a thing of it. Sorry. So you're the missing genie. Yes, I was minding my own business, drying out some soaked delicates from my lamp's skinny dip in your lake, when this man gives me an unsolicited rubbing. Now, I'm stuck with him until he makes 3 wishes. Usual fare, no extra wishes, nuclear wars off the table, no naughty stuff. I thought I'd escaped this life, but I'm stuck with him until he wished out. Then whoever finds me next gets to go. I wish I knew a way to break this cycle and get home to my family. People running around the state with wishes seems dangerous. Maybe we can get this genie home. And maybe we can get them home while we're at it. I just said that. Good, because, seems like getting wishes off the streets of TL would be a good thing. I'm surprised you're so against it. Dooley, I'm not against it. I suggested it. Okay, I won't force your arm. I just think it'd be safer for the city if we helped. And nice to get them home. Where are you from? I'm from the dreams of ancient men, a place of incompatible delights and sights. You don't know, do you? Nah, left when I was a kid. How would you get home? I don't know. I've never gotten back. All I know is that I've to be free of this guy's wishes first. I'm sorry that I can't give you better guidance, but wishes are my realm. For guidance, you need something like a spirit quest. A spirit quest? Yeah, a high-intensity journey into the wilderness. High intensity? Like high energy. People usually mix up a powerful concoction to help them get in the right mindset. I don't know much more, to be honest. Not my kind of thing, but maybe somebody wise can guide you. Wise, eh? Fine. I'll do what I can, but I'm not promising anything. Goodbye. If you need to ask me anything else, you know where to find me, beside wherever Master here goes. Guten Abend, mein Freunde. Good evening. Hello, friend. What a glorious evening. As a child, I'd sit down on evenings like this and think. And think what? I'd just think, you know, thoughts. Who's your friend? This is my good luck charm, my ace in the hole, a third phrase meaning they are good for me to have. With them I will surely find the best piece of lake junk that has ever been found. Then I'll be on the cover of Lake Junk Monthly. That will undoubtedly lead to a dazzling array of talk show panels and book signings. Not my books, of course. I've not written one. I'll just sign random books. After that, what could life possibly hold for me? I'll go jaded and weary and travel the world looking for the next lake to fish in. The next piece of junk to find, always hoping to relive past glories. In the end, my mania will overshadow the original find and will become solely what I'm known for. Or so I can hope. What brings you to the desert? Well, I'll tell you a story, shall I? I came here to fish something up from your lake and put it in your museum here. Is that the end of your story? Yes, didn't you like it? It was certainly to the point. What are some random likes and dislikes? For no reason, none at all. I don't like being hungry or being too warm, and I am allergic to ants. They make me itchy. On the other hand, I enjoy forcing mystical beings into helping me fish junk to a better standard than I'd otherwise achieve. This has been a good conversation. Thanks for having it. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Alright. That guy's not doing anything. Yep. Okay, so he wants some fish junk. Lake monster fish junk. Let's go do that. This way? No, not this way. Attraction. Oh, red light. This must have been the satellite antenna for the motel? No. How do I... Hold on. There we go. Road? Road. Attraction. Nope, nothing new. Let's go into the museum and see if we can steal some stuff. Nope. Nope. Cup? I don't think we should mess with this again. Let's try and find the genie first. Yep. The sword? No. License plate? Bird skeleton? No. Two-headed fish? What about the visitor? Maybe she has something. No. Nope. Can we not go any further? I guess not. Maybe he wants cheese? A wrench. Okay, what are we supposed to do? We have to get this tourist to use all his wishes. I feel like this guy is trying to tell me this place is important. A hill made of ants. What if I use the cheesy puffs now? No? The wrench? Interesting. Hey, Braxton, how are you? We are on the last case of Darkside Detective. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this genie back into the bottle. Parking lot, right? Maybe talk to the reception? I'm well, sir, thank you. No, Narva doesn't have anything to say. Wait, hold on a second. Ah, here we go. Excuse me, can I ask you about spirits? We have finished our transactions here. I have no more help to give you, capiche? Nope, okay. Maybe, I don't know, something in here? Detergent? No. Nope. Guess I need to pick up something new, right? Alright, let's go back. Something in the trash can? No. No. Oh, wait. Really? Okay. Shaman energy drink for a higher plane of thirstiness. What kind of marketing rubbish is thirstiness? I don't know, but I want some. Okay. Go back to the genie. Look at the jawline on this. No, nothing new. What about you, Mr. Tourist? You want an energy drink? There's no way to spend a vacation. No? You? No. What about you? No. I haven't figured out what this guy is for yet. I'm guessing I haven't gotten to that part of the puzzle. Can I use this, mess with the circuit breaker yet? No? It fits, but I have no reason to open this right now. Yeah, so I'm ahead of the game here. Mop? No? Energy drink. What do I use this energy drink on? The pool? No. Okay, no, no one there. Let's go back. Maybe something in our room? Might be... Hey, cool down the energy drink? No. Check the suitcase. Nope. Oh! I did. Damn. What else would I have packed? Alright, so let's put the protein supplements in the energy drink. The amount of fizzing and hissing that caused does not get me excited to drink this later on. So I have a super shake. Everyone has a purpose. For instance, if you were in prison planning a breakout, you could take him with you and use him as food if necessary. That would be one solution, for sure. Let's see. You're right, Detective. It was a good place to put the bags. Alright, well, I have a fizzy drink. Oh, the guy at the pool likes drinks, right? That makes sense? No, he does not. He does not care for... Alright, who do I give the fizzy drink to? The German tourist? No. The genie? No. Oh, I think I have to give it to Santa Claus in the diner. Maybe. Because I still haven't figured out the diner puzzle here. There's a rat here, and I need to push him into the vent somehow. Yeah. So, maybe I give you a super shake, rat? No. Okay. Let's go back inside. Waitress. Here we... Oh, do you know anything about spirit quests? Maybe... Oh, you know what? I need to drink the shake so I can go on a hallucinatory journey, I think. Sorry, my coven doesn't like me talking to people about that kind of stuff. Your what? My, cousins. Very protective lot. Anyway, nice weather we're having, eh? Okay. Yeah, let's drink it. Let's just drink it. I don't think this is the right place to go on my journey. Okay, I need to go... Oh, I know where. I need to go out to the desert. Out to the desert. I feel alcohol and bodies of water big enough to drown in is a bad combination. Unfortunately, it's all too common. Yeah, definitely. But we're going to go on a spiritual journey here out in the desert where hopefully it doesn't hurt us. Well, goodbye, normal blood pressure. Oh. What the hell? Where did that come from? What do you mean? That's been there all along. No, wait, is this how you see the world all the time? Finally, you're here. We thought you weren't going to make it in time. In time? Yes, you're scheduled in for 15 minutes ago. You're lucky we had a cancellation or we'd not have been able to fit you in tonight. Sounds like you run a pretty tight ship. Oh, we have to. The desert is littered with people trying to find themselves these days. You ask me, I think unchecked capitalism has left us in a place where people's identity is based on what value they provide, but advancing technologies leave many of them with nothing to offer. That hits a little close to home. Anyway, shall we get started? Sure. Shall we get going to the temple then? Hill main advance. Yeah, let's just go. I guess we're going to the ominous pyramid in the middle of the desert. There's nothing I want to do more. Wait, how do we get back from here? We don't, I guess. Welcome, travelers. The answers you seek lie within. Answers? Oh, right. Let's try that again, eh? Welcome, travelers. The questions you seek lie within. Then, also within, are the answers that you'll seek as a follow-up to the aforementioned questions. This is all very confusing. Well, it's a spirit quest. If we just told you what was happening, it'd be more of a spirit consultation, really. Anyway, tread carefully, brave gentlemen, journeyman. Torch? Who lit these? And more importantly, who lit them? What? That's what I asked. I know, I just wanted to say something and I panicked. Alright, let's go in. In we go, I guess. The age-old ritual of entering ominous doorways when we both know better. Oh, shit. What is this place? Oh, I hope it's not a maze. I don't like mazes. Huh? Weren't we just here? I don't like this. Do we live here now? They will tell tales of us, the temple police, wandering the halls, doling out punishment to any who anger the many-doored god. Finally! Look at this place, a temple to the body. I'm with my people. Dual eat their wolves. Shut it, 2 legs, I'm a wolf now. Alright. I'm burning so much energy I can smell my first singe. Awoo! Excuse me? Less talking, more pumping. Woo! Who are you? I'm the baddest, maddest, and raddest wolf in the desert. Rockin' Rick Rover, they call me. But you can call me Rockin' Rick Rover, just like everyone else. Why are you wearing sunglasses at night? Only thing rather than pumping iron is looking cool while pumping iron. What are you doing here? Where else would I be? The motel? Lame. The diner? Lame. The attraction? Lame. If we can't pump, then it's a dump. Oh, sorry. Awoo. Goodbye. Smell you later, smooth face. Bench? You want to stay clear of that, brother. The balance is off. A colorblind bison messed it up and ran away. Okay. Can I use a cross wrench on that? No, I didn't think so. Let's talk to Wolf 2. Brother, you can do it. Crush that iron. Hi? Hey there, brother. You hear the bench? I guess I am. That's a shame, brother. The bench is bust. I miss that bench, brother. Who are you? I'm Randy, brother. I'm stronger than any hound around. Want to arm wrestle? No. Thanks, so. That's because you know I'll win, brother. No shame in admitting it. I'm the better wolf. In fairness, you are a better wolf than I am. Yeah, brother. Where is this place? This here is the Desert Gem, brother, where wolves, coyotes, and bison come to work out and unwind. But the rest of the freeloaders haven't come back since August broke the lifting bench. Broke it? Yeah, brother. He put the blue weights on the red side and the reds on the blues. The balance is out of whack. Want me to see if I can fix it for you? Hell yeah, brother. I tried, but I'm a wolf. No opposable thumbs. Plus, we're too busy shredding these weights. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Ooh, what are you doing here? Working on these fuzzy pistons. Do you do anything else? Brother, if this world offers something other than working on oneself, I do not want to know. Goodbye. See you around, brother. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this bench working. Puzzle time. I need to move the weights across to the other side. They're heavy, so I can only move them one step at a time. I can't move them backwards, but I can start again if I need to. Okay. Oh. Oops. Yeah, okay. Got it. Wait a minute. Did I mess that up? I think I messed that up already. Yeah, I completely messed that up. Wait, I can't go backwards, right? And I can't skip. Okay. So that doesn't work. Right? There we go. Okay. And done. The bench is fixed, guys. Great work, brother. I know if you put your mind to it, you'll get there in the end. Great. I'm still not entirely sure why I'm actually here. Oh, I forgot, brother. We're meant to show you the next part of the journey. Alright, brother, hold on tight. Detective, I don't feel so good. I'm Iron Man. Okay. Tetradimensional. What just happened? Did you see all that, Dooley? What? The gem wolves and the space baby stuff? So is that like a, that's a call out towards Space Odyssey, right? 2001 Space Odyssey? So did it happen? Of course, we literally just did it. And you're not weirded out by all that. Why would I be? Seemed like a perfectly normal smoke and mirror secret advert to me. Right, so now what do we do? I think the ad was pretty clear. If you want to help that genie get home, we need to stamp that lamp with the special space stamps. Where will I find stamps like that out here in the desert? Wait, what's this in my pocket? The ring. How did they get there? Might be best not to think about that too much. That's how I get through these cases. Agreed. But what are they for? Weren't you paying attention? With these, we can get the genie posted home once he's wish-free. Is that what that all meant? Right, well, let's just go stamp the genie's lamp. Ha! You're a poet you didn't even know. Know it, Dooley. Know it. Know what? Never mind, let's go. Okay. I don't know what the ants are for, but let's go put these stamps on this lamp. Stamps, lamp. What are you doing? Putting the stamp on the lamp. Yeah, but you're using the blue ones. You need to use the red ones. The ad was clear about the postage amount required. Was it? Okay. Is that better? Much. Super. Now let's go waste some wishes. It's stamped and ready to go. Now for phase 2, getting the genie back into it. We need to get Otto to waste his wishes on harmless stuff. Let's get to it. Okay. Let's go talk to Otto. Yeah. Parking lot. Oh, where'd Otto go? Where did Otto go? They're inside watching TV. There has to be a way I can use this to my advantage. Okay. He's watching TV. Can I just break the window? No. Don't know what to do with the cheesy puffs. He's watching TV, so we need to figure out how to hijack the channel. What are you watching? None of your business, that's what. Nope, he's not helpful. I wonder, there's gotta be a way to take over. Gotta be a way to take over that channel. I guess if I don't use it, I can hang my coat up in the room. Either way, it'll get used. There we go. Got a coat hanger. Detergent. Nope. Nope. Got detergent. Laundry basket. Okay. Basket for holding laundry. Cats like sitting in them too. They do. So put the detergent in the washing machine. I need to do something to the detergent first if I want to overload it. Let's see. Put it. Not sure it's going to achieve any more clothes. No. Yeah. Okay, so I need to use the hanger to change the TV reception. Okay. Nope. And I need more clothes to overload the laundry. Oh, wait. Okay, so let's go pop the circuit breaker. We can probably do that now. Nope, I guess not. Can I pop this in the boiler? No. Yeah, I need to find a way to mess with the TV antenna. Can I take the bucket now? No. Okay. Can I take that? Nope. There was a, oh, in the parking lot, there is a tower. Can I get to this tower? Satellite antenna for the motel. How do I do that? Diner. No. Okay, so we can take the road or we can go back to the diner. Let's go back to the diner for a second. Nope. We've heard that before. I don't think we need to talk to Vince again. Yeah, nope. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to Claus. Hey, I know you. You're Santa Claus. On the dark side, oh yeah. Hey, Base, how are you? We are almost done with this game. Santa Claus, for whatever reason, works in a diner in this case. Yeah, nope. Nope. Okay, so maybe I can grab some stuff here. Actually, I don't think Santa Claus will let us grab this stuff. Yeah. Condiments, nope. Yeast. Yeah, hold it right there. You can't take my yeast. What if I give you cheese puffs, Mr. Man? Nope. Food processor, nope. It's in the fridge. Yeah, I gotta get this rat to come through the vent, which will make him leave, and then I'll be able to use all the items in here. Okay. Can I steal the condiments? No. The tray? No. The napkins? No. The food? Rats and mice? No. Okay. Let's go to the back of the diner. How else could he afford to pay all those elves' payroll, reindeer feed, and raw materials for the toys? That's right. Santa's got to hustle. Can I throw the... Nope. Can I take the vent off? Can I give the rat? If I just give the cheesy puffs to the rat, then I'll be down treats but not up a rat. So I need to make like a trap or something? What if I put the cheesy puffs in the car? No? What if I put them in the waste bin? No. How do I get this rat? I need to slow him down. I think the way I slow him down is I get the maple syrup from the kitchen, pour it on here so his feet get stuck. Right? But how do I do that? Now it's just an abandoned car. Interesting. So who's the one with the fishing pole mounted on his hat? That's Officer Dooley. He's been our sidekick this entire game, and he is amazing. He is stupid and smart all at the same time. Yeah, it's his birthday, so we're taking him out to this trashy motel. What did that say? B-U, bum something? Bum. It said something. It said B-U-M. What if I, like, leave and come back? Oop. Does it recycle? No. Is it random? Bum trill? Bum trill? Okay. Okay, so... how do I can't climb up there. Let's go to the road. Oh, here we go. Here's a ladder. Got it. Antenna! This must be where the motel gets its TV signal. This should mess with this TV signal. These lights exist so that low-flying planes and UFOs don't crash into towers. Why do we always find ourselves so high up? Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's go back downstairs. This looks like an interesting game. I shall have to look into it. It is. It is. It's a very well-written game and funny game. It's basically a point-and-click adventure game. It's divided up into 9 cases. Each case takes anywhere from like a half hour to an hour each. Okay, let's go back. Now that the TV signal's been messed with. The channels appear to be broken. All I can see is food. This will make me hungry soon. I better make sure the kitchen is offline before then. Alright, so now I need to... Alright, mess with this TV signal. Now I need to mess with the kitchen. Basically, this German tourist Otto has a genie. And our goal is to get him to waste his wishes so the genie can go back in the bottle and we can postage stamp it and send him back home. Because reasons. Alright, let's kitchen again, I guess. You vastly overestimate my detective skills. Yeah, I'm averaging about an hour and 15 minutes per case. The one thing you need to know about this game is you can look at an item early on and it might not do anything, but later on, after you pass like a certain checkpoint, it'll become useful. So like I may not be able to pick an item up at the beginning of the case, but halfway through the case, I'll be able to pick it up. So you got to make sure you click on everything twice, especially if you're stuck. Let's talk to the cook. No. Yeah, I think I need to get the jelly or the syrup or something. Yeah. See? So he remarks that the syrup is like glue. I think I could use the glue to get the rat. But I don't... Can I put the... No? How do I? Yeah. How do I? How do I indeed? They don't look like they're used. Oh, kitchen's offline. Maybe if I pop the circuit breaker. Maybe now I can pop it. Yeah, the nice thing about this game being compartmentalized in like episodes / cases is it reduces a lot of the like backtracking through like 40 or 50 screens. Like you're limited to just like a few items and a few different areas. Let's try it. Can I open it now? No, I don't. Damn it. What am I supposed to use this dustbuster on? Don't get it. Hey, Mr. Kane. How are you? Howdy ho. Hey, Crazy Kane. How are you? What were you playing? What am I missing? What am I freaking missing here? Maybe if I talk to the guy at the pool again? No. I'm good, thanks. Max Payne 2. Oh, Max Payne 2. Yeah, I played the first 2 Max Paynes. And then there was another game that was similar to Max Payne on the Xbox. What was it called? You had like a pet dog. Yeah. Do yourself a favor though, do not watch the movie. The Max Payne movie is terrible. Oh wait, hold on, maybe if I pour the detergent into the chloride bucket? No. Maybe if I put the laundry in the bucket? No. Maybe if I put the cheesy puffs in the bucket? No. Already seen the movie, weren't there 2? Both crap. Oh, I didn't even realize they made a sequel. That's actually kind of surprising, because the first one was so god-awful. I mean, video game movies in general aren't all that great. I would say, like, of the video game movies I've seen, the first Silent Hill was good. The original Mortal Kombat from the 1990s was good. Is that it? I feel like that's it. I feel like that was it. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, World of Warcraft, bleh. I never saw the Hitman series. Actually, I'm thinking of Hitman. Oh, okay. Yeah, never saw Hitman. Alright, I need to make sure the kitchen is offline. I know the game you mentioned, but can't remember the name. I know Sleeping Dogs was going to be a sequel, but ended up being its own thing. Yeah. Yeah, I remember like having the dog. The dog was like, he was like a companion, but he was really just like an insta-kill move. Let's see. But yeah, they both had the same thing that Max Payne did, the slow-mo action time. Is there anything I need here? No. Nope. Nope. Steering wheel? Nope. Light switch? Nope. Can I open the aircon? No. Okay. Use the phone, maybe? No. Okay, we need to overload the washing machine and somehow get this kitchen evacuated. True crime, yeah. Let's just talk to everybody, just in case. We missed some dialogue. Nope. Water? Nope. Okay, pour the... No. I can't use a fax machine. Don't need the poster. Oh, what if I get ants? What if I get ants? But the I can't... Dryer? No. Detergent into the washing machine. It says I need to do something to the detergent first if I want to overload the machine. Yeah, I don't think I have the item. No, I don't. To overload the machine, I just need more laundry, right? Oh, 1 second, guys. My dog is whining, so he probably wants to go out. 1 second. Okay. Not sure laundry will help when he's saying you need to add something to the detergent specifically. My guess is this is tied to the kitchen, right? So I need to get Santa Claus out of the kitchen so I can pick up all those items and then combine whatever those items are with the detergent. Yeah. So let's head back to the diner. No. No. If I just give the cheesy puffs to a rat, then I'll be down treats for not up a rat. So I need like a trap or something. No. Maybe I need the fishing pole or something. Right? Let's go back. But the sandstorm's in the way. Traction. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. Nope. Maybe there's something in here I can take. Lamp, license plate, sword, bird skeleton, fish, a wig, a cup. No. Cup. This was the camp counselor I met. Nope. License plate. Sword. Bird skeleton. The teddy. Two-headed fish. Two-headed fish. Do I need to, like, split the fish somehow? No. That's not gonna work. The visitor doesn't help. Do you want some cheese puffs? Yeah, I need to make a trap for this rat. Maybe I need to talk to Dooley behind the diner? Yeah, that or... Do you have this anthill I haven't messed with? No. The wolf is occupied. Don't have the cactus. Moon doesn't do anything. I feel like I'm missing an item. I must be missing an item. No. Nope. Is there some sort of powder in the kitchen you can add to the detergent? I don't think I can, I don't think it'll let me. I could try just, yeah, combining the detergent with an item in the kitchen, but I think Santa Claus will stop me. Like yeast, right? Like if I try that? Like the yeast is what I need. See, hold it right there. You can't just take my yeast. I need it for making Christmas cookies or Christmas cakes. So I need to figure out how to get rid of him. And I think the way to get rid of him is to get the rat in here. Yeah. We'd have to close down and wait for fumigation if they did. So I'm stuck. I need the yeast for the detergent. Like, unless it'll just let me combine it. No. Yeah. My thought was I could turn off the circuit breaker and that would shut down the diner temporarily, but it said I couldn't do that. Maybe I should go back to it again? Maybe something's changed. Check it for clues? He won't let us. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Yeah, let's see if we can turn off the circuit breaker. Can't grab any of this stuff, right? Can I drop the detergent in the pool? No. Yeah, let's try the utility room. This must be where the motel heats its water in rooms. Pool 2, I guess. Okay, so this is specifically for the guy that's sunbathing, I'm guessing. I can't take up the witch's broom. I can't take up the dust buster. And I can't use this yet. What am I missing? What am I missing? Ah, contains no cheese. Yep. This will make me hungry. I better make sure the kitchen is offline before then. How do I make this kitchen offline? I've searched everywhere. No, I can't take this wheel off, can I? No. Half a phone. An IOU for a Bible. A vibrating bed. What does that do? Nothing. Can I disassemble it? No. The switch doesn't connect to anything. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh wait, what about this? Vending machine? No. Can't break it? No. Yeah, it's gotta be something with the rat. I don't think I have the item. What am I missing? What am I missing? Something in the squad car? No. Okay. Fish. Nope. Give you the detergent. He won't let me use the water cooler. What's in here? Nope. Like, I thought I could pop it in right here. No. I feel like I'm missing something. Dark corner? Nope. There's no way to turn on that light. Yeah, I'm like stuck. Back to the diner. Let's see if there's something new in here. What can I take? Food? No. A hot dog picture? The burger picture? Order whatever you want. The cook only really knows how to bake cookies. Who wants cheesy puffs? Yeah. I'm missing an item. What I wouldn't do to have a kitchen like this at home. Is it like freaking moon logic here? No. No. Yeah, it's not letting me mix anything. I think I actually have to pick it up to get it. Detergent, sir? No. Pop this in the food processor? No. Pop the cheesy puffs in the food processor? It's full of Christmas cookies. Yeah, I am missing an item. I might have to look this up. Yeah, there's no other way to go. You want some cheesy puffs? No? You? If I put that in a food tray or something? No. What if I put it on the food? No. Yeah, I think I've just missed something completely. I am missing an item. Has to be I'm missing an item. Because I can't do anything with this rat. Unless I just click on it multiple times. Can I tire it out? I don't think that's a solution. Nope. Yeah, I need to put the maple syrup to catch him. I can't use this. No way to spend a vacation. The vent into the kitchen. Imagine a witch jumped out from behind this bin and we both had heart attacks and died. That sounds like a hint that I need to go get the broom, but I can't grab the broom. Alright. Yeah, I've been stuck for long enough. Let's go, Darkside Detective. Yeah, it's gotta be. I think I've tried every item, every possible combination. Let's see. Where are we at? That's K6. Bates Motel. Alright, what item did I miss? I got the truck keys. Diner. Yep. Gave the super shake. Drank the super shake. Go to the temple. Did the puzzle. Okay, did the antenna. Okay, I tried to give the cheesy puffs to the rat. Maybe if I get him to come near me? No? No. What? Combine cheesy puffs and laundry? Wow. Okay. I was not thinking that because the laundry basket was full of clothes, but okay. I think it's probably a reference to a bullshit death in a LucasArts game. Or was it Sierra that killed you all the time? Yeah, Sierra. Sierra kills you all the time. LucasArts, except in rare occasions. There's one instance in Secret of Monkey Island where you're locked underwater. And I think if you wait 10 minutes, 10 real-world minutes, you'll actually drown. But for the most part, I don't think you can die in LucasArts games. Sierra games are just super easy to die. Oh, okay. Here, little guy, I have some tasty cheese bits for you. Hand them over then. Dooley, they're for the rat. Can I have them if I dress like a rat? Okay. Okay, let's get this guy in here and shut this place down. Wait, can't we do a police thing to close it? Too late. What's this, the little rat friend? Whoa, ho, ho, hello, little guy. Oh, wait, you shouldn't be here. Hey, Sue, what do we do if there's a rat in the kitchen again? A rat? Damn it, Sugar. I told you before, every time you see a rat, we gotta shut up shop for the day. Oh, okay. I guess we're clocking off early then. Damn it. Alright. That should be it. We can talk. I should really get the elves to fix that vent. I mean, I should fix it myself. I hope this closure doesn't cost you much. Aw, you're a goodie for worrying. But I'm a millionaire. I only do this for funsies. I wish we could all do that. Grab everything? Napkins? No. Dining tray? Nope. Hot dog picture? Nope. Burger picture? Alright, let's go inside. Grab the jelly. Maybe. The syrup. Yep. Okay, grab the yeast. Grab the condiments, maybe? No. Food processor. Can I combine... Oops. What is it? Beast yeast for monster cakes. My favorite type of cake. No. I like syrup. I use it instead of honey. I won't eat honey. I think it's cruel to make bees cry just so we can have their delicious tears. I'll make sure the city gives you a commendation for your work here. Squeak! Of course you can bring your family to the ceremony. We'd be thrilled to have them. Some wing. These two together should give me something powerful. Suds mix. Do I need a food processor for that? No? Weigh it? I think we're good. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, into the laundry room. I'm not sure I should do that yet. Okay. Maybe combine that with the syrup? No? What? I'm not sure I should do that yet. Oh, let's see what Otto's up to. Who's Carney? Oh, Carney from the diner. Nice night for waiting around in case I'm needed in another puzzle later, wouldn't you say? I mean, Doris Day? Ah, forget it. I'm too tired. Okay. Let's go over and talk to Otto. Nope. The channels appear to be broken. All I can see is food. Delicious food. I'm hungry now. Think I'll call room service. Hello. I'd like one food, please. Kitchen's closed, not because of rats or anything. Just closed. What's it to ya? How oddly specific. Anyway, I'm hungry. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I know. Genie? Yes. One food, please. As you wish. Look at all this food. All the bratwurst a boy could eat. One wish down, but if I want to burn more wishes, I think I'm going to need to get him out of this room. Okay, so if I shut it down now, right? There we go. And we're in. Okay, aircon powered down. Let's go see if that worked. Can I grab some stuff? No? Nope. Okay. Let's go see if Otto's out. There he is. Boy, is it hot all of a sudden. I came out here to cool off. How go my escape plans? I'm working on it. I don't mean to rush you, but I don't want to have to watch him change clothes again. Come join me in Zawata. It's adequate. Can I pop that in there? No. Some syrup. Oh, so I need to turn off the heat, right? No. Maybe I can go into his room? Can't bring that. Can't bring that. Yeah. See if we can go to his room. No. Need to find a way into his room while he's distracted at the pool. Didn't you pick a lock before? Just do that again. Easy. Yes, but I was going to say I had the right tools in, but I guess I just had tools. The bird bones, right? At the museum. Maybe I can steal those. Bird skeleton. Might be time to get the old band back together. There we go. Is there anything else I can take? Nope. Nope. Two-headed fish. Nope. I don't need the lamp. I don't need the Holy Grail. I don't need the photo. And the bowling ball? Okay. License plate? No. Alright. Bird bones. Parking lot. Bird bones. The old bones trick. And we're in! Breaking into people's rooms and going through their stuff. This is the best birthday ever. Let's try to find some clues for things he'd waste wishes on. There's a label that says power switch for Twin Lakes Hospital. Do not turn off. That can't be right, but I'm not risking it. It looks like his wish got him a nice meal at least. Oh, it's one of those fish that sing. I wonder what song it is. I'm Sal the Summoning Salmon, here to make conjuring up your favorite extra planner being fun. To bring forth Methatoth the Bug Licker, draw ye first a pentagram using the blood... Oh, why'd you turn it off, detective? Phone? His phone works. Fancy. There's a tube of antihistamine for ant bites called antihistamine. He must be allergic to ants. Okay, so we're going to use the syrup on the ants, I guess. Otto's clothes. He's got good taste. It's all expensive designer stuff. Yeah, nice clothes. Shame if something was to happen to them. But he'd just wash them again, unless... I love where this is going. Boom. Nope. Okay. Maybe not. Looks like Otto is hoping to fish something out museum-worthy on this trip. I might borrow this for a moment. Might? Yeah, I'm taking it. How come he got a TV in his room? No fair. Ugh, this drawer is full of dead spiders. Could be worse, they could all be alive. Remind me to turn these back on later. Otto's fishing rod. Okay, so I guess I will fish for ants? Looks like he got here before us. Well, yeah, it's his room. Damn it, he's always one step ahead of us. Oh, Dooley. He's allergic to ants, so let's go get some ants. Syrup? I'd rather find a way to get ants out than glue them in. A long, thin rod covered in honey. Okay. Looks like a lightsaber a little bit. They seem to be going for it. Okay, that's enough ants for my needs. Alright. Take the ants over to the pool. Drop them in the pool. Nope, that didn't work. Put them on the tourist? Nope. Put them on the clothes? Maybe? This is horrible. Less horrible than world-altering magical wishes. How bad could a wish be, really? Well, rumor has it that we used to have summer all around until one guy wished it wasn't so hot all the time. I think I hate that guy. Okay, now I better make sure that he can't wash them. Oh, okay, so now we can go to the laundry. Now? Okay, here goes nothing. We need to get out of here. Well, that machine's ruined. What'd you say? Nothing. With his clothes infested, he should want to use these as soon as he gets back to his room. I just have to get him there. Okay. So... I guess let's go talk to him. See what we could do with that. I have no items. Oh, how do you get rid of customers? We have a saying in the business. Bag of crows. Take this and throw it at him. Bag of crows, off he goes. Vince tells me that they throw whatever is in this sack at people when they need them to leave quickly, and I wonder what's inside. Me too. Okay, just need to find a way to get him back to his room now. Surely someone around here can help me. Mystery sack. I'm having such a relaxing evening. Well, here goes nothing. What's happening? Get me out of here. I wish it. As you command. Wish number 2 done. Well, that was an unexpected freebie. What happened out there? I think you were attacked by birds. I'm starting to hate this place. I just want to put on some pajamas and go to bed. There are ants in my pants. Hello? Reception? I wish to put my clothes in for a washing, please. Why do you keep calling up to use services that until 5 minutes prior were working fine? Is this some kind of elaborate prank? Is the laundry room not working? What? Of course it is. I'm just using it right now to clean my suds, that's all. Right now I gotta go put a new batch of suds on. What a disaster! I wish my pants had no ants. Is that a legit for real wish? Oh yes, it is. Done, and with that I am free. Sayonara, sucker. Oh, my wishes. I'm so excited to go home. What's this, a message? I wish I didn't have to go back to work after this trip. Why not, guy? You two are good to me. Granted. Well, I'm out of here. Spectral delivery. Well, that's that taken care of. Ready to go check out the attraction properly now, Dooley? Dooley? Where'd you go, Dooley? 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 Dooley! Oh shit. Something seems... What's a word for not right? Oh shit. Oh no. To be continued. Oh. Well, I'm guessing season 2, whenever that gets I think it's already been successfully funded on Kickstarter. So whenever that comes out, we'll find out what happened to Dooley. Well, that's it, guys. We finished all 9 cases. What do you say we start Blasphemous? Sequel is already out? Damn. You played it? How is it? Are you sure you want to quit this game? Yes. Yeah, well that was abrupt. Alright, let's switch it over to Blasphemous. More of the same, really, so good. Yeah. How many cases are in the sequel? Blasphemous. Now this game I've been wanting to play for quite some time. Starting out. Yeah, I might have to pick up the sequel then. I don't know if I'll necessarily stream it, but I'll definitely play it offline. Can't remember, but I think there's room for some bonus ones that haven't come out yet, or at least weren't out when I played it. I should check. Yeah, it's a fun game. Maybe 9. Okay, so about the same as the first one. Alright, let me get this going. Put my cam back up in top left. 4, 6, definitely a multiple of 3. You kind of sound like Dooley just now. What is the significance behind 3?